the week. And Ryan, here we are. It's the final release radar of 2025. Can you
It
believe it?
is. It's hard to believe we've made it this far. We're still on the air.
We've made it this far. We're still on the air. We haven't been canceled yet. It is a bit of a miracle. Let me just make sure that we're sharing over here into the community. And we should be streaming live in all the places. But as always, if you can see us and you can hear us, please say hello in the comments. We're going live at a little bit of an earlier hour this week, Ryan. Holiday edition.
We are. A lot of moving parts today, but it's nice to see everybody.
A lot of moving parts, bit of a short week. We are a little light on the releases this week, but we still got some good nuggets in here, I believe. And yeah, Ryan, how was Santa to you? Did he get you what you wanted?
The 70-foot Valhalla did not arrive, but I'm told it's on back order. So,
Well, that's nice. I'm sure he'll come through. I did get my magnetic charger, but Ryan, It doesn't have the kickstand.
Well, we'll leave some feedback for Santa. Maybe he can get that resolved in short order.
That's right. I'm still holding out hope. Oh, we got some, early hour check-ins, Ryan. It looks like a good hour. We've got Rebecca checking in. Hello to you. We've got Mr. James. Merry Christmas from Trowbridge, England. Ooh, that sounds like a lovely town, especially for the holidays. Awesome. We got Immediate Tiger. Hey to you. And we've got a familiar face, Keith. Happy Boxing Day. Man, it was a lot of boxes to get rid of this morning, right?
A lot.
Wow, we got check-ins flying in here. But let's hop into the first release, and then we will check out a couple more check-ins. Let's see. Before we hop into releases, though, Ryan, we do have to let everybody know that the holiday promo is live. It's the season of savings.
The savings never end here at HighLevel. Well, at least not until the new year. So
that's right. So if you are looking to save, you can go into your account, agency settings or agency level. You'll see holiday promos at the bottom, and there's an AI employee promo at the top as well. So click that. Check out what kind of offers are. I believe it's dynamic to your plan. Check out what kind of offers are there for you, and yeah, grab yourself a nice little holiday gift before the season's over. All right, first update of the week. WordPress got an update. We now have a search and replace tool. That's pretty handy.
Yeah, it's super helpful for making edits to content within the WordPress website without having to use, like, typically you'd use a third-party plugin for something like this. So it's all native right there in the WordPress dashboard. Makes it super helpful. So you put in your search terms, where you want to search, what databases you want to search through, and then once you put in the thing that you want to replace, you'll have a review screen where you can kind of see what will happen before it happens, which is helpful, and you can be off to the races there.
Man, that's pretty handy. I haven't had to do anything like that in a very long time, but thinking back, that is pretty nice.
Very nice, yeah.
Cool. Great job from the team on that one. We got a lot of check-ins, Ryan. We've got the Real Culture feed coming in from YouTube. Finally caught you guys live. Awesome. Glad we could hang out at this earlier hour. We've got Digital Central AI Idaho. Happy holidays from North Idaho. I bet it's pretty chilly up there this time of year. And we got Tracy, another familiar face, checking in. Come on, guys. Where are we going, Tracy? Nice to see you. Let's check out our next update from the week. App Marketplace, we now have simplified snapshots listing experience.
Yes. So when you're going to list snapshots on the marketplace, we've kind of refined that whole flow. So it's a lot more simplified, a lot clearer what's happening, how to get things done. One click starting from the agency account snapshots, for example. So just kind of getting you on the right path as quickly as possible, which you'll see a lot more of there, especially in the app marketplace. A lot of cool changes coming in the new year.
Nice. Love it. We got, of course, a familiar face, Dave, checking in as always from Jacksonville, Florida. We threw you a curveball with the hour, Dave, but you made it. Let's see here. And we got another check-in coming from Niall. Hopefully I got that right. Checking in from Dayton, Ohio.
What's up,
Dayton,
Dayton?
Ohio. Probably pretty cold over there this time of year.
Yeah, it's a little chilly.
All right, next up, we got an update in the listings tool. We now have a performance recap reports. Ooh, these are nice.
Yeah, really cool. So you can set this to go out on an automated basis. I believe it's weekly, quarterly, or biannually. However you want to call whatever biannual is, twice a year. And it's going to give you, it'll provide sort of the performance and like what your listings are doing over time. So this is really helpful for sub accounts where they set it and forget it. They don't really know what's happening in the background because they're probably not logging in to see all the different stats from different places online where they are listed through the tool. So this gives them a nice recap of what's going on. Another nice touch point. I think anytime you can provide nice reporting to folks to let them know that you are doing work for them, things are happening, the better.
Yep. It's always good to continually show that value. And now you can do that automatically. So pretty nice. Next up from this week, Ecom got an enhancement. We now have enhanced mobile UI for sorting and filtering. Very nice.
Yeah, no more hunting around for weird looking modals and boxes. It all pops up there at the bottom of the screen where you'd expect it, and it looks really nice.
Love it.
Mobile first, mobile friendly.
We've got a check-in coming in from TD Hunt, affiliate down in Texas. Quite the handle there. Merry Christmas to you as well. We did make it through, barely. Ryan and I were just commiserating. No, not commiserating. We were just chatting about having all the family in town and all the holiday fun that comes with it. So hopefully you had a great one as well. Our next update from the week, Workflows got an update. This one is really fun. We now have rich text editor experience for the add notes section.
Yes, I probably should say action there, but when you're adding notes to a particular node or section in a workflow, you can now do it with rich text, which of course is very nice to highlight things, format them nicely. So all your stuff's a little bit more organized visually.
That's right. Yeah. Underline, italicize, whatever you want to do in that note.
Go wild.
You now have that capability. So that's a sweet little update there. We got a couple of updates to WhatsApp this week. You can now add to documents. You got that option available for media attachments.
Yeah, so this is kind of it's a bummer because WhatsApp has like an expiry. So I think it's 30, there's this 30-day and a 7-day expiry on attachments. So if you need something, obviously you're doing business, maybe it's a plumber out there looking at something and they text you a picture of the pipe that's broken, you can then save that. It'll get sent to your media storage, and that way you don't lose it. So keep track of stuff.
Got it. This is not
a bit of a necessity of an upgrade.
Yeah, that's actually very nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Sweet little update there. Rebecca is loving it. Not sure which one you're loving, but let us know. And Keith is loving the rich text note update. Yep, I think a lot of people are really excited about that one. Sometimes it's a little thing, right, Keith? But how about this one? This is a big one for WhatsApp. We now have the auto response for missed calls, aka the missed call whap back, as I like to call it. Missed call text back, tried and true for years, and now you have it kind of built right in for WhatsApp. You can just toggle it on, and if you want to edit it, you can, but you get a nice little default whap back there for any missed calls that come through on WhatsApp.
Yeah, love this. I like that WhatsApp is getting more deeply integrated into interactions because, of course, in a lot of the world, it is the standard. So why not give everybody the option for that?
Yeah, that's nice. Rebecca clarified the rich text update. So this is a crowd pleaser.
It really is the little bits of text.
It really is.
We don't need big flashy features. Just give us rich text.
That's right. And folders, right? That's all we need.
Folders. That's a default thing. We should always have folders.
Funnel and Website AI got an update. It now has improved list-based elements. And again, if you haven't played with this, I would check it out. It is getting very, very good.
Yes. So it can now edit things like pricing tables, well, not just lists in the traditional sense of like bullets, but you've got the pricing tables, you got testimonials, logo showcases, number counters, stuff like that. So really nice to be able to naturally talk to the AI chat there on the left hand side, and then get updates to these very specific modules that otherwise were a little bit wonky to edit. So,
Love it.
you know,
Yes. If you haven't played with the AI funnel builder, give it a whirl. I think you're going to be really surprised about what you can do, what it spits out by default, and then what you can do on the editor side there as well.
yeah.
We got an update to the Agent Studio this week. We now have message execution timeline and enhanced emulator. Ooh, that sounds fancy.
Yeah. Emulators are important. So at any rate, I put in 2 slides for this one just to kind of highlight some of the visuals. But you can see there, sort of on the left-hand side, that we've got a running timeline with the tabs and all the things that are happening. And then you also have like this sort of snapshot when you're looking at a node of all the different things that are included and what's happening with that particular node. And then on the next slide, we've got a picture of the emulator, which is just the right-hand side sort of chat interface. And this is where you do a lot of your testing and stuff to see what's happening, and you can emulate the experience. And so anyway, that's some cool stuff. There's some other things that are coming up that play into that, which we'll see in a minute. But this looks a lot more professional, a lot more organized visually. Pardon me. When you're doing all your testing, so you can see your images, audio that gets created, stuff like that.
Nice. Love it. We had a bunch of backend enhancements roll out this week. Saw a lot of release notes on the backend side of things. Let's talk about a couple of enhancements that rolled out. Calendars. We now have missing meeting locations are automatically added after reconnection, which is handy.
And this got paired with this got paired with one that went out, I think, last week, where we would notify you like, hey, your Zoom link isn't connected. Like, go in there and reconnect it, so you're not sending out calendar invitations with the empty links. And now this is kind of the next layer of, once you add it, it will once you reconnect it, it will be automatically added. Which was kind of a big disconnect, especially back in the day, where you'd be like, oh, we already added it, and then what do we do? Oh, we have to go back into the settings and put that link in there. So at any rate, that now gets automatically done for you.
Love it. Ad manager, this was a big one. So ad manager, meta ads are now supported in previously restricted regions, including Australia. You're going to have to help me with SG and TW there,
Singapore,
Ryan.
and Taiwan.
There we go. Nice. So you can now launch ads right from within HighLevel. Ad manager is free to everybody now, which is awesome. That was a big update from this year. And we got 3 new regions, which is great.
Amazing.
SaaS Configurator got some enhancements this week. We restrict payment methods to cards for Stripe checkout links. Ooh, I did not see that one.
Yeah, so it's essentially I think the bigger headline here is that whatever is configured in Stripe, it'll respect that, and it'll prevent unsupported checkout options from happening when you're selling SaaS. And it was kind of a big pain point. So this is a little bit of a bug fix, more of an enhancement, but now all of that will be respected on the Stripe checkout page. Yeah,
nice. And then media storage got a sweet little update. We now have A to Z sorting across all of the views.
I added this one. It was a do not announce, but this one really frustrated me. So there would be certain views that were not sorted A to Z, and there was some very technical reason why. And the team that actually worked on this for like the past two or 3 months and got it done. So it's a small but mighty one, and one that I appreciate a lot. So
love it. Let's see what Ryan has set up for us for a new year of upcoming releases, and of course, a happy new year. Well, Ryan, before we do what's coming, we should probably talk about what was your favorite release of the year. I mean, 2025 was a massive massive year as far as new additions to the platform.
Yes, I would say for me, just kind of thinking about this, and I'd say the advanced workflow builder is my favorite
Mm.
one. It's been so nice to have the flexibility of turning things off and rerouting things, and not having to do mental gymnastics to figure out how to get context to do a certain thing into the flow and move them different places. And so I love the advanced workflow builder option there.
That's a great one. I was thinking about this, and I think I was maybe most excited for video testimonials. I was really excited to have that roll out and for us to be able to replace some other tool that we were using with our own tool, because video testimonials are so important to what we do. Such an
Yep.
amazing, video testimonials are so powerful. So really pumped that that's now native. Hopefully everybody's loving that. But let us know in the comments what your favorite release of 2025 was. And now let's check out what Ryan's got for us as far as some upcoming releases that we're excited about. First up, Agent Studio chat widgets. Ooh, that's going to be a big one.
This is a big one. So I think that a lot of folks were kind of like, okay, Agent Studio is cool, but like, what can I do with it? And there's some limitations, like any new product, and this will sort of unlock a lot of that. So when you build some, if you're fairly technical and you understand the world of AI very, very well, you'll understand that having different agents arranged in a way, especially within the Agent Studio, processing data and requests on different paths is really powerful, because it gives you a lot of customizability to the entire experience of the user getting something done or learning about something. Before it was kind of like, well, it works in Ask AI or you can use in the emulator, but this will put it customer facing, or I should say like contact facing, public facing, where you can create all this Agent Studio stuff and then hook it up to a chat widget that can either be embedded, like what you're seeing right here in this example, right into the website itself, or it can live as the sort of off to the right chat widget experience as well.
Nice. That is sweet. We've got some check-ins coming from in our comments here from folks talking about what their favorite one. Universal sections was a very excellent release this year. Page, I
Yeah.
100% agree. That was kind of one of my options as I was thinking about that, because that was an update I've been waiting for a long time. Really pumped on that one. And Sweet Upstairs, that's a cool handle. We're loving having coupons and calendars. Oh, yes, that does
Yes.
create some nice flexibility. That's a good one as well. Ryan, I just had a thought. Because it's the holidays, it's probably a good opportunity to point out an update. I think this one rolled out this year. Let me see if I can plop it in here. Can you guys see that? Yes.
Yep.
In your global workflow settings, I saw some people talk about this in the community, and this is kind of a sleeper feature. You can set up like temporary pauses for your workflows for holidays. So I saw somebody saying, hey, like, is there a way to like make sure my workflows aren't firing on major holidays, to just take a time out there? And as the community pointed out, this is a very handy feature in your global workflow settings. And that, let me just go back a screen here. If you're in your workflow list page, it's up at the top. You can click that, and then you can go in and throw like a temporary pause on your workflows for holidays.
Almost like we should highlight this in the workflows area, like in the UI during the holidays.
I know. I don't know if we have a Did You Know video out on that one, Ryan, but we should definitely add that one to the list.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right. We've got one more awesome coming soon that Ryan's got lined up for us. Social Planner link tracking. That is very sweet. I haven't seen this design yet. What do we got going on here, Ryan?
Yeah. So this is straight from Figma. So we're still in planning, well, not planning phases, but they're going to be building this out very, very soon. So right now we have the ability to do what we call like link shortening for the social planner, and that's helpful for getting your characters down. But the real magic is tracking what happens on the back end. So as far as I know, all that's already being tracked in a database somewhere. So this is going to expose all that to you guys, so you can see like, okay, for this particular link, here's what's happening. Here are the top links, how many times things have been clicked, and so forth. And so it kind of works like Bitly does in a way, where you do your link shortening and you see how many times that link got used.
Love it.
Hmm.
There's also a sweet upcoming release. I think it's getting really close to going live. Ryan, correct me if I'm wrong, but where basically when you schedule content in the social planner, instead of it posting automatically, you get a push notification in the HighLevel or Lead Connector app, so that you then have the opportunity. You might be asking, well, why would I want to do that? Then you have the opportunity to like add music, stickers, like whatever you want, and then you hit post. So it's a pretty popular feature in social media scheduling tools, and
Hmm.
uh, and that's about to go live. So I think a lot of folks have been waiting for that one,
Yeah, the
which is gonna be
social planner team has been on fire recently. So that I do believe that's going out pretty quickly here.
excellent. Dan's checking in. D&D incoming trigger action is his favorite release of the year. Ryan must be happy he doesn't have to hear him ask for this anymore.
Yeah. Well, not that we mind you asking, but I'm glad it's out for not just for your sake.
Yes, that is a
Yep.
nice one. We're happy that one's live as well. All right, before we wrap, just another reminder that we love to hear about your experience. And now that our native video testimonial tool is live, you can go ahead and share a video. We would really appreciate it. Scan that QR code if you haven't given us a video testimonial. We would absolutely love it. It's been a pleasure to get to hang out with you guys every Friday this year. And I, for one, am looking forward to many more release radars to come in 2026. Any final
Yes,
thoughts from
sir.
you, Ryan?
That's all I got. It was an awesome year. I am happy to say we made every single release radar this year. We didn't miss one. So,
Well, I
um,
think we should all give Ryan a big round of applause, because there were a lot of weeks he had to hold down the ship on his own, and he did so with a smile on his face. And so thanks to you, Ryan. It was an amazing year. The
it
release
was.
radar, it's really become the highlight of my week. And so, again, an honor and a privilege to be here every Friday with you all. We really look forward to hanging out in the new year. We hope everybody has a super fun and safe New Year's Eve. And
Emphasis on safe. Don't do anything stupid.
don't do anything that Ryan wouldn't do, including fireworks, anything else that you might be thinking. And we can't wait to hang out with you for the first week of the new year next Friday. So
We'll be
until
there.
then, stay safe, have fun, and we will see you all next week.